Alien Syndrome here. Talking about this watered down NFL. I'm going to talk about Joe Montana. Now, this guy, I think, was the original Golden Boy. There's an article from November 1986. This is some evidence that Montana was protected by the referees. I'm not saying as bad as that stupid Tom Brady or as bad as that fraud Peyton Manning, but watch. Washington Redskins coach Joe Gibbs said yesterday that defensive end Dexter Manley used bad choice of words when he said he wanted to ring Joe Montana's clock. Why not? It's football. You're supposed to want to ring his clock. Why not? Why not, Gibbs? All right. This was back in '86. I was only 10 years old in '86. Since the early 2000s, it's gotten like really, really, really soft, and it's not a real football anymore. But they always protected this Montana. Dexter Manley says, we're not going to play patty cake. If I get there, I like to ring his clock. I don't see anything wrong with that. I wouldn't want to hurt the guy. Yeah, exactly. You're not out there to hurt him, but you want to punish him. You give him a nice, clean hit in the body. Why not? But why do you want to protect Joe Montana? Yeah, if he's hurt, don't play him. Yeah, that's all. If Bill Walsh, who's the coach of the 49ers in those days, doesn't want us to ring his clock, don't play him. Yeah, I agree. Am I going to pass a good lick because he had surgery? He says no. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Walsh said that's just part of the game. I don't know why Gibbs is getting mad at him. All right, Gibbs angered what he called picture perfect tackle by defensive end Charles Mann, who was penalized as roughing Green Bay Randy Wright. Wow, I don't remember Randy Wright. I was definitely not no star or anything like that. Otherwise, I remember him. Said he is concerned the officials will overprotect Montana. Yeah, Walsh worried that defenders might be going after his quarterback, argued that Montana was not overprotected last Sunday and called for more rules to protect quarterbacks. Montana was just sacked once but hit 8 times. That's not a lot, 8 times. I can remember games where Jim Kelly Aikman were hit over 20 times. 2 of those hits drawing roughing the passer penalties, which, wow. So the Cardinals, who claim officials were overprotecting them, defended both calls, saying one came on a hit to the head, the other one on a late hit. Yeah, overprotected. Montana wasn't even rushing his face much in his career. They were definitely protecting him. Phil was registered as sports entertainment, I think, since 1963. It was roughing the passer. 1986, Washington Post. LA Times. There's a big YouTube video I made a few years ago on this. There's the link. Chicago Tribune.
Skins mainly tells Montana no mercy. This was after the Cardinals game. Cardinals complained last week that officials unfairly protected Joe Montana, resulting in 2 questionable personal fouls. This brings about the question whether officials have been instructed by the National Football League to help Montana.
Yeah, they helped him, all right. They helped him. They definitely helped stupid Brady and Peyton Manning.
They saw McNally, who's the NFL supervisor of officials, of course, denied it. Of course, he wasn't going to admit it.
I mean, for years they said Montana was the best quarterback ever. 4 Super Bowls. I mean, those Super Bowls are tainted, man. And Terry Bradshaw was a shill, big cuck. And I guess if you're on TV, you got to be a shill. And that guy took some beatings. And the media, sports media, always said Montana's so much better than Terry Bradshaw. Bradshaw was never protected like this, man. I mean, those quarterbacks in the '70s got this. I mean, they got hit hard. I mean, that stupid Brady would never make it back then. But yeah, this is evidence Montana wasn't as good as people think.
Yeah, they were protecting Montana after that. He had a back injury, I think. He had to protect him. He already had 2 Super Bowls.